Peace. This is Jarrell with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today I want to talk about engaging in your bioelectricity. Okay? Our human bodies are a lot more than you actually think that they are. You may use your body to go to work every day, go to school every day, do your tasks that you need to do to actually exist on a planet run the way it is run here. However, I can assure you, your physical body is a lot more than you think it is. It's a lot more dynamic. It's a lot more sophisticated. It's a lot more complex. It's built on a structure of a universal level. All right. When you look at the cellular genetics of what a human is, it's almost unprecedented. There's no other creation like this anywhere in nature. All right. When you look at yourself, when you look at who you are and what you are, you come to understand that it's a very, very, very sacred place to be existentially. All right. This is the peak of existing. All right. Being a human, being as though why there aren't any other beings on this planet that are self-aware, and that is just a reflection of the cosmos. All right. Out in the cosmos, there are other humans, other extraterrestrials, other angelic humans, and enlightened extraterrestrials. However, they are also at the peak. They are also self-aware. And it becomes a choice, okay? It becomes a choice to progress, or it becomes a choice to kind of plateau, all right? And then some, of course, devolve. You know, it depends on the person. However, once you have self-awareness, you understand that self-awareness is you. Self-awareness is who you are. And beings without self-awareness are in the lower kingdom. Not meaning that that makes them lower than anybody else. However, it means that they just don't have their own free will. They don't have the ability to look at their genetics and be like, okay, that's why I'm so uniquely created in a divine way. Okay? They can't do that. Okay? So in this video, I want to talk about looking at your genetics, looking at the things that make you you, and improving and engaging in that. All right. So one of the first things I learned when I got into Ascension was looking at the biology of a person and looking at how the person is synonymous with the shape of a star in the sky. All right. I learned this from a couple books. If you look at the geometry of a person, it's in a star tetrahedron. And a star tetrahedron is also the same congruent geometry of the sun in the sky. What I want to focus on is the energy field and how your energy field is actually upgradable and customizable to your will. You can actually look at yourself and be like, hey, I want to upgrade this part of my DNA. I think I'm ready, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Or I think I want to turn my third eye on. I think I want to start astral projecting. I think I want to start clearing my mind and hearing my inner voice and discerning my own reality from the outside reality and finding out who I truly are at the center. Okay? So you have the ability to do this. You have the willpower to do this. It's up to you if you want to do this. It's up to you if you want to take those steps forward to activate these things. Okay? So your bioelectricity is your electricity that is source energy that goes throughout the cosmos. All right? And as personal star beings, as miniature walking universes, we all have our own bioelectricity because the human mind, body, spirit system is actually bioelectric. All right? Just like the stars in the sky. The stars in the sky are electric. Okay? There's electricity going through each star from star to star like a current. All right, it's called Brooklyn current. All right. Yet what I want to talk about is spherical electricity. Suns actually have their own bioelectricity in them. They have their own spherical bioelectricity source. Okay, like ball electricity. You've ever seen those? Have you ever seen any videos of like ball electricity like appearing and disappearing? that's literally like a sphere being, like actually like spirit, like appearing through the veil. And suns actually have their own intelligence as the galactic beings that they are, and so do we. Okay, because we're all galactic beings. Okay, so pretty much what I want to explain here is how to utilize your own electricity in a way where you can activate your vessel to begin your healing process, then your clearing process to begin your ascension process forward into the path that you wish to go. Alright, so if you understand ball electricity, you understand what electricity is. You understand that it's just light, it isn't anything else. If you've ever seen electricity in the sky, you know that it goes in a pattern of just like like boom, right? It just hits, and it's just pure light. And when it hits, it's like really, really, really white hot, all right, or white blue hot, okay. And you really want to understand the physics of electricity before you use it, all right. You want to understand how it works, how it flows, what it's made out of, how it feels, what it looks like. Alright, so kind of study electricity and then look at ball lightning or ball electricity. What works are those Tesla globes where you have like, you know, those glass spheres, and then you have like a little coil inside of it, and then you see the electricity going off into the sphere around it, and it's kind of like fluid electricity that kind of sticks to the edges of that glass globe. Alright, that's also how your electricity in your own vessel can work, except it's all inclusive. You're just light, you're not anything else, you're not plugged into anything, you're a living, walking sun being, you're star being. Alright, so when you study those physics and when you study what those phenomena look like, you begin to able to engage that in your own body. And when you do this, you begin to heal, right? You begin to actually control your entire space, okay? You begin to control the air around you, because that's the most microscopic pathway that you can possibly force your will through, right? Is that area where electricity goes through, alright? So it's very important to know this. Like, at least if you want to gain 100% control of your body, of your vessel, of your healing, of your ascension path, it really helps to know how to engage your bioelectricity, okay? So the way to do it basically is, the way I learned is basically just use the power of your imagination and your empathy to form a ball of energy in your hands, and then imagine this ball of energy expanding, right? And this ball of energy is white blue electricity, as white blue hot as electricity can get, right? And you want to expand it. As you see it expanding, you understand how it's working. You see it moving around the sphere that it's in, completely contained, completely self-sustenant and self-regenerative, okay? And then you want to expand it until it's around your body, okay? And when you do that, you basically want to get really comfortable with bioelectricity around your body. And then you can do the same thing, except expand that same energy from your stomach chakra, from your sacral chakra. Alright, so you basically do the same thing, except you originate that ball of energy from your sacral chakra, and then you expand the energy all the way around your body, and then you hold it like a sphere of force. Alright? And when you hold that energy will actually help you maintain your auric integrity, your skin health, your blood pressure, your mental clarity, so much. You have so much actual power that you people aren't using, like that you can actually take advantage of just by learning about more of your vessel and the capabilities that it can actually provide you. Right? So when you do these things, it's also fun. Right? You can also see like air. There, you can see the air around you start to shift, start to move. If you are in like a room where the air is still, you'll be able to see like the dust, like any dust in the room kind of like switch directions or like change directions. Like when you begin to actually push your energy out, you'll be able to hold your space a lot better from negative entities, beings, anything. Like a good rule of thumb are like a little mote of dust. All right, if you can see motes of dust flying around, and then you hold your field, right, you'll see the energy or the air that dust mote is floating on go like whoosh and just go away. I mean, it's the same with energy from any other type of being, any type of negative being anywhere. So I mean, this is a very, very, very helpful activation that you can do yourself. When I personally did this, so much started to clear up for me. I began to get more empathic from my heart center. A couple things that were hanging on me started to like fall off, and I started to get more clarity from my auric field around me. All right, you'll feel the auric space around you start to clear up, and then you can have space to breathe again. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you. These are the things that I'm processing right now. Take it or leave it. Always discern with your higher self before you do these things, and remember, stay in your heart always. All right, peace and love. If you guys would like a session, I do sessions at quantumlight.org. I do intuitive artwork, which are custom animal totems, numerology readings, and I have t-shirt line, Empath League at empathgear.com. Check that out. 10% off your first order with free shipping, so check that out. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.